Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today you'll learn everything you need to know to beat ground players, Jets, Imani Tech vehicles, Oppressor MK2s, and more, using smart strategies with the upside-down MK2. I created this guide because I've seen a lot of players struggle with these situations, and I've had people ask me many times, how do you do that? So, here is the guide. Let's get into the video. To take down EWO players, it really depends on the weapon they're using. If they're EWOing with RPGs, it's almost impossible to kill them directly. Your best bet is to catch them off guard or hit a long-range shot with thermal missiles. But if they're using sticky bombs, you can counter them with the explosive MG, timing your shots perfectly to detonate their bombs before they do. If there's a sticky bomb on the ground, just shoot it to make it explode. So, knowing what weapon your opponent is using is key to countering EWO effectively. Here, I'll show you two examples. You can see how effective this is, but once tryhards notice, they'll start hiding, teleporting, or going into RC. And against that, there's not much you can do. If they go ghost, you can still kill them. If they go RC, they'll probably teleport. And when they run into tunnels or buildings, I'll explain exactly how to deal with that. When players hide in tunnels, here's what you can do. If they're not too far in, you can still use explosive MG. But if they're deep inside, it's hard to kill them. They'll probably kill you first. Missiles are much more effective, but make sure you don't expose yourself for too long. Here's a tip. Tilt your camera slightly under your upside-down Oppressor MK2. This way, you'll spot them earlier and have a better view. Let me show you some examples. Now you know how to handle tunnel and building hiders and EWO players. Let's jump into the next part. In this part, we're covering what to do when you're up against Deluxo, Scramjet, or the Toreador. Let's start with the Deluxo. The Deluxo can be an annoying opponent, especially when you're on an upside-down Oppressor MK2. You can missile lock it, but the Deluxo has a high chance of dodging those missiles, so free aiming is often the better choice. Explosive MG can also be very effective, but don't get too close when using it. Always try to stay above the Deluxo, and don't forget, chaff is your best friend. Here, I'll show you two examples. Now let's talk about the Scramjet. This vehicle can boost and jump, which gives it mobility, but when it's in the air or just after landing, it's actually at its weakest against missile locks. That's when it can't dodge properly, so time your shot right when it jumps or touches down. Scramjets are also easy to hit with free aim, especially if you stay above them. Explosive MG works well too. It depends on how the scramjet is flying, but if you stay close and time it right, you can take them out quickly, and don't forget to use chaff if it locks onto you. Here are a few quick examples. Now let's talk about the Toreador. This car has boost and strong armor, making it harder to kill than the others. One of the best ways to take it out is to throw off its control. If the driver loses control, it becomes an easy target. You can use explosive MG, but don't aim for the windows. They take no damage. Aim for the back or the engine to deal real damage. Try to stay above it and be ready with chaff if it locks onto you. Here are a few examples. Now let's talk about Imani Tech vehicles. These cars are popular because they can't be missile-locked, which makes them harder to deal with. Some of them have strong armor, but they all share one weakness: they're lightweight. If you land a missile just right, it can throw them off completely and lead to an easy kill. Free aim is the best way to kill them easily. Explosive MG doesn't do much unless they crash or slow down. Hitting them while they're at full speed is extremely difficult. Time your shots and save your rockets. But watch out, they can hit you with sticky bombs if you're not careful. Let's start with jets. The best way to deal with them is to let them fly at you head-on and try to free aim a missile. Another good option is using the explosive MG. If you hit the right part of the jet, like the wings or flaps, it can make them lose control and crash. Now the Oppressor MK2. Free aim is the best tactic here because they can easily dodge missile locks. You can also try explosive MG. Sometimes you'll get a lucky shot that makes them fall off. Just be aware, if it's their favorite vehicle, they might have bike regen, so they will heal back to full health. And that's how you take down Jets and the Oppressor MK2, two vehicles that can be annoying to fight. I've now covered everything you need to know. If you're still struggling with a specific vehicle, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. More videos are coming soon.